we've kind of slowed down a little bit. After fighting those spiders, we kind of took a break, and this beautifully crafted glass golem showed up. And I think Guy got a court summons? Is he a lawbreaker too? Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Not much else happened. I mean, we camped. We almost died to spiders.
P.S. For legal purposes, my lawyer has said that I do not associate much or ever with one Guyverson Fields for legal purposes.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
Alright, so we have Guy with his paper, Doric with his cloak, and nothing new and fancy for Theo this time, I guess.
Well, he's a crafter, so the glass golem thing was cool.
I mean, it is cool. It's also very sharp. I think it's made its point. I've been served. Audible gulp. Unfurling of the scroll.
So before you do that, you would notice the seal on the scroll.
Yeah.
Is the symbol of Ordos, the snake.
Yep, I think
eating
we
its
went
tail.
over that at the end of last session, because...
Yes, so just reiterating for...
Also, for everybody at home, if I sound a little weird, I have a cold. I'm okay, though.
This is a smidge quiet, but...
Well,
is it like a wax seal, like sealed clothes and everything on there?
Yes, like the wax seal with the imprint of the Order of Ordos. That was hard for my brain to say.
the original tamper-proof seal.
Dork will like peek over Guy's shoulder, like trying to see what it is and everything, and read it.
And I think the way Ordos would be is it's a silver wax as well. It's not like everything they do is like silvery.
I hope it doesn't contain lead.
It might. Who knows?
Well, we don't know if lead affects halflings. Let's open this thing and find out.
Lead affects everyone.
Except goblins. Because those little fuckers, man, they are.
No. Lead turns halflings into goblins.
So I think goblins still have a thing where they could basically carry diseases and not have any effects from them. So.
It also turns balloons into transport.
All right, so you open your letter.
Where have you been?
As you open your letter, it has it is addressed, and it has your entire name.
I'm in trouble.
Like your full legal name.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm either getting married or I'm being summoned to court.
It mentions your... so not only does it have your full legal name, it also has your mother and father's full legal names.
Listen, if it's a marriage thing or if it's a court order, I still have to go to court either way. Just tell me which one it is.
So you kind of read through that, and then it has... it mentions that it was prepared by the scribe, and it lists their full legal name as well.
What is their full legal name?
You should have known that was going to be asked.
I know, but now you have to also furnish your full legal name of your mother and father. So
I didn't give him a middle name.
Two can play that game, buddy. And Guy's full legal name too. I need a middle name. At least one, possibly two, because it seems like that kind of thing that they would do.
I don't know if they're rich enough to afford a middle name. I think it's just Guyverson Fields.
Oh, everybody has middle names, especially if you're in a Church of Order.
The Church of Order?
Also, halflings always have super long, ridiculous names.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, but I'm sure the courts around there, they probably charge by the letter.
Oh no, it's everything, the entire name. So that's your assignment because you gave me the assignment. So
It's Guyverson Mulligan Fields.
it's gonna be more than that.
Huh?
That's very simplistic.
Look up your halfling name structures, man. There's a lot of it to it. But no, so the
Fine. Legally, it's
you're gonna do
Guyverson
that?
Mulligan O'Flanagan O'Harrison Fields.
I understand why
It's a
you
lot
go
of,
by Guy. As he reads this over his shoulder.
And whenever I asked Pa's name, he said, just don't call me Shirley.
I'm surprised they didn't want you to call him late for dinner.
Well, if I called him late for dinner, he'd whip my hide, so it was implied.
So the scribe is Quix Pro. It's Quix per Bilsip Gobsweeb.
Of the Odernity Gobsweebs.
No, you probably don't know the Gobsweebs.
I know.
They're in the royal court.
I know.
But the letter states in very brilliant. It's very brilliant and clear script. It states that it puts your full name again, and it says, for simplicity's sake, Guyverson, you are a wanted man in Nordica. If you wish to enter Nordica without incurring the wrath of Ordos, you must report to... I gotta load the tab.
Is it some sort of embassy? Do I have to do a mail call first?
So you must report to Starkhold for your Inquisition.
Well, that word's never been really associated with parties.
It mentions that if you were to enter Nordican territory, you must report to the citadels in the closest city to be taken to your Inquisition.
Wow, I've been served some bad soup.
And it mentions that if you are caught within Nordican territory and you have not gone to your inquisitional hearing, you will be branded as a heretical outcast who will know only death at the hands of the champions of Ordos.
What's it say about my family's fate in all this? Is Ordos the kind of like to the last whole family deal, or is it like I'm just gonna do this one person, but I'm gonna really make it painful so they all learn their lesson?
It would depend on the severity of the crime.
What are we looking at?
But your parents are marked in this charge as hiding a heretical fugitive.
They think I'm hiding at home? Wow, they don't know Pa. Pa's very big on personal responsibility.
Well, no, you hid at home for years.
Oh, that's just semantics. They're just splitting hairs here.
Does it say what you did? Typically, if they're going to cause you to be wanted, they should like at least tell you what you're accused of.
Yeah, what did you do?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna assume this is like when you're riding in your cart and you get pulled over by the constable and they ask you, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" It's so that way they can find out if there's anything they didn't notice that they can get you on.
So the key word there is heretical. The heretical people are those who have magic but do not go to the proper training and do not complete the proper training.
I got kidnapped before graduating, basically.
Yeah, they basically use that as the identifier for people who did not complete the magic training.
How the fuck is that your fault?
You
got kidnapped.
You see that like 3 foot long plus that stick that's longer than I am tall over there? It's right up the court's rectum. Right up there. It's coming out their mouth.
But how did they find you? Like, how did the golem?
Somebody who graduated magic school, I guess. Either that or that golem is just real lucky and has been wandering for a while.
Can we still see the golem?
I mean, it would be kind of walking away, so you can still see it kind of glinting in the sun as it walks towards Nordic territory.
Okay, so it is heading north. Okay, I was just curious.
And what?
Well, it's not heading north because...
Yeah.
Well,
oh my goodness.
Well, actually, is it heading north? Let's see.
Wait, hold on. This is where you find out guy's been shipped this whole time. And the golem got very confused when he went in one tavern door and came out a different tavern door.
Okay, so I just rolled, and the golem is making a beeline towards Starkhold.
I feel like we should go to spell that for those at home and for me.
Wait, what? It's
Starkhold
running?
is... It's not running, it's just walking.
Oh.
Is it power walking?
It's just making a straight line towards Starkhold.
Is it like walking? Is there like a bush in the way and there's
Which
slices it in
city is
ribbons?
Starkhold? Is it the one over by Leland?
Hold it up real fast.
Leland.
So that would be Starkhold
Gotcha.
right there.
Okay.
Wait a minute. There's water between. Is this thing just gonna go?
Yes.
scuba diving?
It don't need air. It's glass.
I mean, it's gonna come out.
It's a
sea
glass golem. It'll probably float.
Does glass float in water?
I think it
Depends
goes.
on the glass.
I think like sea glass, like it goes near the bottom and gets roughed up by sand.
Ooh, it's going to be a sea glass golem when this is said and done.
Yeah, or it's gonna shatter on the reef.
So
or get eaten by sirens.
Starkhold is spelled exactly as it would sound, as in Stark Hold. So STARKHOLD.
Is that official?
They're not very imaginative.
Is that official Nordica township?
Starkhold is the keep of Starkhold is the home of the temple to Ordos. So it is the main temple of Ordos in Nordica.
Do I have to cross a border to go there?
Yes.
To Nordica.
If you were to follow the roads, you're having to go back towards the center and then up to the north.
Would I have to pass into Nordica in order to go there?
Yes, you have to enter through Nordica. You'd enter into the southern town of Elderborough.
So basically, I'm going to get in trouble regardless if I get caught before getting to Starkhold?
Well, no, they said when you enter the Nordican territory, you must report to the nearest keep.
Oh, okay. I don't have to go specifically to Starkhold.
No,
but you will once you report to the keep. You will be escorted to Starkhold.
I feel like you will be voluntold to go there.
Yes.
I hope we get to the closest town and there's just somebody with a sign that says Giverson ... Fields.
I think it's more likely you would have a wanted sign around.
I just hope they got my nose right.
So, do you want to head that way now, or can we still go and rest in Dunehold?
What if we try to rest in Dunehold and then see if we can find a slightly closer door to come out of the tavern in, and then start walking from there?
Not how that works. We've been over this.
We're not supposed to go far, but we can go a little bit. We just might end up in the middle of nowhere in somebody's toilet.
We could go.
We got to head that way anyway, so it's not a big deal to me.
You could go to Dunehold and then go back through Theo's family's land. The mountains.
Yeah, you're not under arrest in your homeland, are you?
No.
I was talking to Doric, but that's good to know.
Oh.
Not that I'm aware of.
Are you under arrest in any other land, Doric?
Not that I'm aware of.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Not because I think he's lying, But Guy might be like, I feel like Doric has accidentally broken a law somewhere, and I'm not sure if he's fully aware of it or if he's just.
I mean, that's very plausible, but he's not going to know that.
All right. So what we got here is a society check, correct?
Correct. If you crit fail this, I have something really funny for you.
23. I do
That
not
is not a
fail.
crit fail.
Okay. No, it's not crit
So
fail.
18 plus 5.
So you would be as positive as you could possibly be that Doric is telling you the truth.
With that society check, are there any laws I might assume he's broken?
I mean, I've been warned about like
Wind chimes.
loitering and wind chimes, but I've done my best to not play them.
Oh no, Doric! You poor dumb fool! You have forgotten to pay your wind chime tax.
I've swapped to the recorder.
That's even worse. You didn't pay off your wind chime tax before swapping the recorder. There's other fees associated with that.
He summons his recorder.
No,
And
don't double
begins to
down.
play hot cross buns. Again.
All right. Well, we're wasting daylight. We should probably get going.
So to Dunehold, so we can talk to them and let them know what happened at the spire.
Definitely need to go to Dunehold. I don't know if I could fight anything right now, and if I can't fight, y'all are screwed.
Don't be such a Debbie
I
Downer.
didn't get to use any of my magic.
Yeah, but shit gets too close for you to use your magic.
No, I haven't gotten to use my magic. In fact, a lot of my magic requires me getting close. It's a real problem.
Right. Let's move.
So yeah, you guys continue along the game trail heading back towards Dunehold. It would not take long after you enter into the forest. The trees kind of start coming back over the game trail and start hiding the sun. Excuse me, hide the sun a little bit of clouds. And you start to see the massive Mage's Tower off in the distance after you are walking for a little while. Kind of glimpses of it between the trees.
The one in the city, not the one that we imploded, right? Okay,
Correct.
does that be real trippy if you walk away and it's back all of a sudden?
Bro,
Oh my gosh.
you don't even understand. I was thinking that same shit there for a second.
Look behind us. It's not back, right? Like, we'd be able to see it from this distance?
We should. It's fucking massive.
Is it back?
But
Well-
we blew it up.
It's not back. Yeah, you blew it up. It's a pile of rubble.
It's
Wow.
still a magical power.
We.
We?
I think that might have been Theo's fault.
I think that was established last episode over
Yeah.
spider legs.
Spider legs.
Protein.
Tastes like chicken.
Like chicken wings,
Oh.
but even less meat.
Like chicken wings, but... Yeah.
What you do is you deep fry them and coat them in cinnamon.
I mean, most things taste better deep fried. That's not a hot take.
I don't know. Deep fried stuff can be pretty hot.
Deep fried pickles.
I mean, generally, that is how you
Ooh,
fry
deep fried
things.
pickles.
Most things taste better deep fried. They make deep fried ice cream. I'm sure it sells like hotcakes. I bet deep fried hotcakes would be amazing.
Oh,
Deep fried
hotcakes
butter.
are deep fried.
That sounds like intestinal issues, but also
Oh,
delicious.
1000%.
Sounds a little nutty.
Alright, let's go.
But so you're continuing down the roads. You end up getting up to the you get to the north gate probably by about nightfall, because if you had been just walking, because you camped far enough away that you weren't going to be in the blast radius of the tower. So
Theo, you're carrying the relic, right?
Yes,
Okay. All right. That's what I was.
I am.
Okay.
Relic's a strong word, but yes.
Well, whatever it was. Yeah.
Best. So you get to the north gate, and there's the soldiers there, typical soldiers. They tell you the one soldier says, "Halt! What is your business in Dunehold?"
We're returning from a trip to the tower. We need to get some sleep and then go return to the king.
Or should we do it? Oh wait, what time of day is it?
Oh God, are we gonna have to go through the
Nightfall.
whole bureaucracy again?
Could we? Is there like an official messenger we could send a message through to the king? He should be expecting an update, and it's pretty important.
Or we could find Cat.
Still going to be inside the castle.
True.
Yeah, but I feel like we should preface what's going to happen. So, if it's considered bad news, there might be some cool off time before we get in there.
I don't think there really can.
Ask the guard, is there a messenger still active this time of day?
There will be a messenger coming around in about. He's gonna look up at this guy. About maybe an hour or two from now, judging by where the moon is at.
Which one of us three had?
We can forward a message along to the couriers there to get it to the king in the court, but that's the best I can do at this time of night.
That'd be just peachy. Would that be a verbal or a written statement?
It's written.
Good. Which one of us three do you think has the best handwriting, Theo? Dork?
I mean, I was in a temple, but I mainly cleaned and kept relics, so it wasn't like I was a scribe.
I'm a merchant. I have fantastic handwriting.
There we go.
I almost jokingly asked him to do a society check.
Yeah, so you can write a message. He could provide you paper.
Basically, the message will say that what are we? I can't remember what Tex can't remember. What is our group called? Like the Fateless. What they have a name that they call them?
I think we're just the Fateless
court?
ones.
Yeah.
The Fateless 3.
Yeah.
The Fateless have returned.
The
Return of the Fateless.
The Fateless
The
3
Fateless
patent
strike
pending.
back.
I'm thinking about
God.
because we're the messengers, or we're the messengers of, or the we work for the fake people,
The Fateless Menace.
They're the agents of fate.
agents of fate.
Emissaries of the Agents of Fate. The Fateless ones. Patent pending.
He basically
That is the
he heads
longest,
it-
most convoluted
Hey,
title
he's a
ever.
halfling, as we established at the beginning of the episode, Silver. This is what happens.
So he writes on there just our abbreviated first names and agents of fate have returned from the tower. We have solved the issue of magic leaking out of the tower,
No, we didn't.
but the countryside skyline may have changed permanently because of it.
And there's... wait, hold on. There's also immediate, temporary, hopefully, magical effects happening in the area. You don't remember the whirlwind?
They dissipated already.
I don't... That we know of.
We were told they dissipated last episode, man.
Yep.
That I do remember.
Yes, you were indeed told that the explosions had dissipated before you went. That's actually while you were camping out.
You probably heard. He looks at the guard. You probably heard a loud crack of thunder.
We heard all kinds of thunder, flashes in the sky, all kinds of things.
The forest around the tower is now safe. Probably probably explore it now.
Well, that's
There
good.
were some spiders that were laying traps or taking advantage of traps. Luckily, we didn't fall for any of those. Fell into them, but didn't fall for any of them.
I think I need a.
I clarified. We fell into them, but we didn't fall for them. It wasn't like, oh no, I wonder what this is. It was like, I wasn't looking.
It still sounds to me deceptive.
Alright, well, that's a deception, right? Wait, they don't have deception.
Yes.
That is a...
You have deception.
No, they do have deception.
So yeah, I thought we had
19.
Yeah.
A 19. Let's see if this guard will call your bluff.
So, I won't know even if he believes me, just whether or not he's going to call my bluff.
Yeah. So he doesn't seem to call your bluff.
That doesn't mean he doesn't believe me.
Writes it all on there.
That's
He's
correct.
only slightly lying.
Gives the king about as much information as he thinks is needed of what has happened. I don't really know if the king needs to know about the magic spirit.
Wait, hold on. We should also tell him about the cultist scene in the area.
He will say that we killed some low level cultists.
Oh, they're low level. They kind of put up a decent fight, from what I remember.
Or
They didn't put up a decent fight. No, they didn't put up a decent fight. They were dying with like 1 or 2 hits. It's the goddamn magic effects that were happening with the fucking smoke fog cloud that kept showing up.
true. Yeah.
Actually, that fog cloud that showed up really helped us out in the end, didn't it? Like, they kept missing because of it. Man, it's been a couple weeks since we recorded. Sorry, peek behind the curtain.
Yeah, everything that is relevant to what has happened.
Okay.
We need to tell them where we'll be staying so that they can get in touch with us.
In right inside the gates here, if they let us in.
Oh, I thought we
stayed
were going to
out
find a
before we
tavern.
left.
Uh,
Inns are typically taverns.
I thought you
Or
were
they
like,
have
just like
taverns?
standing inside the gate. I was like,
No.
hang out here? What the hell? I almost got arrested for loitering earlier. We can't do that shit.
No.
Yeah, that'd be
No, we're
loitering.
squatting. There's a difference.
We're squatting. We're camping.
Yeah.
First of all, get it straight.
We're just camping inside the city. Yep.
We're camping. We're your tents. We sleep like
Look.
horses.
No, it's the
Do you
hunting
really want to
tavern
see
that we
me pitch
stayed
a
at
tent?
before-
Oh boy.
Phrasing.
No, that was intentional. That's not a
Yes,
phrasing.
it was.
It's still a phrasing. So yeah, you can. You can see if that's a possibility to stay in that tavern again.
Yeah, it's the closest one to the gate. So.
Wait, that was the one that we went to with Madul?
Yes, he'll probably be there.
What was that tavern called? What was that one? Because it's not the Hobbit one where I scared the shit out of him.
It was like a rabbit or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But again, it's been a few weeks.
If I remember correctly, it's like the giant rabbit or some nonsense like that.
Retcon! The retcon rabbit.
Oh my goodness.
Just start calling the tavern the Retcon.
That's the name of every tavern.
That is our franchise tavern throughout our world here.
Yeah.
The retcon taverns.
Yeah, so you go head in. I will tell you as you head in the city, that tavern looks like it's pretty busy.
Well then, if it's busy. There's probably not gonna be any rooms.
Do you think we just need a door to go to and like winks at both of them? Somewhere special.
Maybe you should go ask Jake where the nearest door is.
Here's the thing. Time doesn't go the same way there as it does here.
Is that always the case, or is it mostly the case? Does that... Wait, hold on. Wait, does that mean that we'll be gone for weeks and it'll be like a day for them?
I don't know. I just know we spent a day at that ski lodge thing, and it was the exact same time when we left.
Was it the exact same time, or was it a couple hours later?
No, it was the exact same moment we left.
Well, regardless, we have to get the you-know-what to the you-know-who before we do anything else.
Well, I wonder if time just works how it's supposed to work. Like, maybe we go in and exit when we're supposed to. Because otherwise, every time we've gone in, it should be the same person on shift instead of a different person on shift. Unless they have, like, 3-minute shifts, which doesn't sound conducive to
Theo walks in the tavern, see if they have any empty rooms.
Now, hold on. I need to solve this mystery. Doric, discuss.
They're just like, fuck this, let's do something.
I mean, we're walking...
So you walk into the rabbit.
Yeah, he's just seeing if there's any available rooms.
And the rabbit says, ow.
So yeah, you go up to the counter, ask about any rooms, and the tender will be like, sorry, we're all booked up for the night.
You know anybody who might have a room that's close by?
Not necessarily close by, but within this district, there is over there on the eastern corner by the wall. You have the overweight dwarf.
Perfect.
Scowl.
Thank you. Alright, he walks back out the other two. We're going to the overweight dwarf. Let's go.
I don't appreciate that.
I didn't name it.
I feel like I'm rather fit.
So yeah, you kind of have to go through a couple twisting streets. He said it was on the far east side of the district here, so you're just kind of heading east and following the roads. Kind of have to weave between a couple alleyways and some houses. There's some tight parts of the road. You're going very much so. It's very clearly a part of this district that's not super well traveled. Really, other than probably the residents or the people who are regulars of this tavern. And as you think you're getting that you think you've been taken for a ride, you get to the backside by the wall. There is like a cul-de-sac. There is this slightly rundown tavern building next to a doorway that goes up onto the walls. And the sign, through the dirt and grime, it has the face of what appears to be a very large dwarf with a very large full beard. And he has 2 tankards up. Like he's drinking out 2 tankards simultaneously.
Huh. This place is...
A dive.
seedy. We just need one room. Just one room. We're fine. Walks in the tavern.
So
Theo goes no
you
fucks.
entered into the tavern. So it appeared kind of run down on the outside. When you enter in, like when the doors open up, there's obviously some kind of magic or some kind of construction on this building. Because when the doors open up, you're met with a lot of noise and commotion. It was quiet from the outside. And when you enter into this, when you open up the doors, you enter into the tavern. There is like the floor is kind of in an octagon shape, and it appears to be there's a bar at the far side of the room, and then there are people around this octagon. And when you walk in and you look down, there is a fighting pit where two people are fighting inside this pit. And people are cheering and carrying on.
My kind of place. Who's down there fighting?
When you look down at who's fighting, it appears to be... What's that?
Oh, great. Just missed it.
Oh God. Oh man. So, yeah.
Throwing you a bone there.
I know. It's a good one. It's a good one. Alright, so 6. That's helpful. It's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, so... Oh, dice! So I just rolled 2 dice, and what got rolled is a 3 and a 4, and I looked at the race, the ancestries for Pathfinder, and what rolled, according to the list I pulled up, was a gnome and a goblin.
Wait, hold on.
So there is currently a gnome and a goblin fighting in the fighting pitch.
Wait. Is it like hand to hand? Because like no weapons. Because if it's weapons, my money's on the gnome. If it's no weapons, it's anybody's game.
First of all, if there's any weapons involved, the goblin's winning. Period.
Yeah, but then gnomes invent like coffee machines and guns in this campaign.
The gnome made their transportation method here.
Yeah, the gnome, like, oh, look, this is my sword. It's also a chainsaw? What are you talking about?
But it is a hand-to-hand fight between the gnome and a goblin.
What did it... Okay, hold on.
Well, at least they're on equal footing.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is it male goblins? Female goblins?
Equal.
Gnomes?
Sure. And then walks off towards the counter.
Is there an obvious bookie somewhere in here? Or
it
like
is
odds up on the wall?
It is a dive tavern with a fighting ring, so yes, there are bookies all over the place.
He's just looking for the counter so he can get a room.
Hey, what are the odds on the fighters?
I know, I just want to know the odds. I'd like to find a bookie and know what the odds are.
I don't know how gambling works.
The gnome's a champion or something.
And we here at Fate's Rest don't necessarily condone gambling.
Oh, I know what the odds are, and I know what I'm gonna do.
You gonna bet on the gnome?
We'll see. Depends on the odds.
Never bet on the gnome.
Never tell me the odds. Tell me the odds, Silver.
So what they tell you is the one you find. He says, whichever one you bet on, it's twice what you bet is if you win.
Okay, so it's 2-to-1 odds.
2-to-1 odds.
Okay. Oh, do I want to fuck around to find out?
2-to-1 odds. What are the records?
Well, the records, the goblin is new, at least to our ring, but the gnome has been here for about 6 fights and has won 4 of the 6.
I'll put 5 silver on the goblin. Oh, wait, no. On the gnome. Who was the newest one?
The goblin.
The goblin's a newcomer.
The goblin. Yeah, I'll put 5 silver on the newest one.
Wait, were those 6 fights tonight, or were those 6 fights in total?
6 fights in total.
Tonight, I definitely have to been on the
How
goblin.
how big is this room, like, across?
Oh, what?
This is an important question.
Don't mind me Googling how big an octagon is for a fight.
I also have a question.
It says the center diameter is 30 feet. So let's say there's 30 feet around it at any point, and it's a square building. So
A pretty decent sized
so
building.
it's 60 feet at its narrowest.
I might have just wasted money because I don't think, now that I read this, I don't think I can do this.
Do not be trying to cheat with magic. Let them fight fairly.
Dork bet.
I bet five
You bet how much
silver
silver?
on the one that had been
On the goblin of the newcomer.
goblin.
All right. So as somebody who has made an acquaintance with a gambler, I want to check the crowd and see if either of the fighters are making glances at specific people in the crowd. I want to know if there's going to be a fixed fight tonight.
I'm just going to...
Okay.
This is a society or diplomacy or what we talking about here?
I think that one.
I'd also be interested in potentially doing a medicine check to see which one of these two is more messed up.
I would say medicine from that distance would not be super effective.
Alright, just a cursory glance. Are any of them like actively bleeding?
And no, neither one is like really super bleeding. But judging by the crowd reaction, they have had one hell of a fight because the crowd is really into it.
Okay.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one for free.
So I don't need to roll for a potential fixed fight checking?
You can try to roll for a fixed fight check. That would be I want to say a society.
Goody. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so loud. Oh, I forgot I'm using a stone die on the same table my mic is next to. I don't know if Tex will cut that out later, but that is a 20... nope, that's an 18. The 13s look a lot like 17s.
So the fighters are definitely very invested in the other fighters because they're very clearly not pulling punches. It definitely seems like the gnome has the faster motions, but the goblin definitely has the ferocity.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems like they might be in slightly different weight classes. Weight classes would be real weird in Fantasyland, wouldn't they? Because like I don't care how much a halfling bulks up. I don't think he's ever going to be in the same size category as an orc.
Titan wrestler.
No.
I mean, yes, but I mean like if they do it by weight class. Anyway, so the gnome's real fast and the goblin hits real hard, probably because of better reach and stuff like that. I'm gonna bet.
I want to say it's better reach. The goblin is fierce. It seems like the goblin gets hit, but he keeps coming. The gnome is a bit more cautious, but he moves quickly.
I want to bet a gold on the gnome.
The gold on the gnome.
Could have bought a chicken for the house.
A chicken is 2 gold, and I have in my pack like 300. So
You have 300 gold?
I looted the whole house by myself, fool.
What the fuck? I've got like $10.
It says total wealth 278.92 gold.
God, what a ass.
Lightweight.
Is Theo gonna bet, or is Theo just gonna?
No, Theo's not going to bet.
Okay. All right, so you guys put in your bets. The bookie will kind of grin. He says, a little bit of competition amongst the viewers here. That's also a fun one.
Honestly, Theo would rather fight, but he doesn't have the energy for that right now.
I mean, listen, I'm not real much of a puncher, but
Yeah, so you guys took your bets. You're gonna walk to the counter.
yep.
So behind the counter is a very rotund dwarf.
Explains the name. So, we need a room.
Aye, one room.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not fighting, it'll be 2 gold.
Hold on. I'm allowed to fight? Thought it was like registered fighters only.
Are you healed up, Theo?
After I sleep, I will be.
Hell, I'll heal you right here and now. We're gonna be going to bed shortly. I've got spells prepped.
Hey, what's allowed in there? In the ring?
Your fist.
Fists only. I like that.
Your feet. Hand to hand only. It's got too expensive cleaning up blood.
Ah, alright.
That's fair.
Theo, do you want to go in?
I will definitely fight. If you're gonna spend magic to heal me, I will definitely fight.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and heal Theo so he's at full health. Let's see. Is there a difference if you're feeling a living creature in case the happens? Blah blah blah. Yeah, what the hell? I'll use the biggest one. Let's see.
All right, I need a Arcana check, please.
Shit. Arcana. Okay, this is flat. That is going to be a 15.
Okay, so nothing bad seems to happen. The dwarf kind of looks at you. He's like, "Whoa! Let's not do that anymore in here."
What'd he just do? That he did.
Well, I was just.
They cast magic.
So do I get the spell off before he says that?
Yeah, you get the spell off, but he's just like, don't do it again.
You know what I just realized, guys?
6.
What?
Is out of combat max heals?
Oh, it is? I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. It's Silver's rule.
Yeah.
Is it?
I generally say yes, but I'm going to say no because of the nature of magic in this world.
Does 6 get you to where you need to be?
6 puts me at 12.
Ooh, dude, you were tore up. What's your max HP?
30.
Oh my god.
Wait, you
Okay.
have 8 more HP than I do.
I'm also going to treat his wounds, which is non-magical.
The thing I realized is that for the spider web, I could have used halfling luck to not fall in it.
An additional 7?
Additional 7.
Yeah, an additional 7 for you.
Puts me at 19.
Hell yeah.
I'll just drink a healing potion. I have several of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I have to roll for the healing potion, or out of combat, no roll?
Out of combat, no roll for healing potion.
Load.
So cool, that puts me at 27. That's better. I can fight with that.
I feel a little more confident in that.
Do you know who his opponent might be?
Don't care.
I mean, if I'm gonna bet on you, I care a little bit.
Well, we tend to like putting our newcomers against veterans. So
Yeah. So
if you're up to fight within, I got 2 matches up before there's an opening. If you're up to fight by then.
No, he's very inexperienced. He doesn't fight a lot. I know he looks
You don't
big
have to
and
lie.
strong. And he is, but he doesn't have a lot of combat experience.
What are you doing?
I mean, he doesn't have a lot of combat experience with without a melee weapon. I think.
No, I'm trying to make it sound like he needs an easier fight.
You gotta remember where Theo was raised.
I know
For
that.
the
He
last
doesn't
years
know
of his
that.
life.
Yeah, but are you good at lying?
Not
He's
especially.
not gonna lie.
I do need a deception check.
Theo doesn't want to lie.
And if you're gonna lie, make it more believable.
Three. I don't think he bought it.
3.
I don't think he bought it.
I don't even know if he can fail that.
Hey, quick question. Is taunting the competitors allowed?
Well, don't do it too much. We don't want to distract from the fight. But anybody watching can do whatever they want. Just if the people around you take exception, they might fight you. Keep that in mind.
I was asking if I could try to demoralize Theo's opponent, because that's an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can't actually... The bartender can't actually fail this, so... It's like, well... If he's such a newcomer, then I know exactly the opponent I should put him up against.
How tall are they? Asking for a friend.
This is why you're not supposed to talk. I'll fight anybody, honestly. I just like to fight, so...
It's true. His eyes light up.
I wonder if there's any orcs here. If I could borrow some war paint from the tribals.
Dork, say nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know if any of the orc tribesmen are here, by chance? Talking to the purveyor.
They don't typically make their way this far, both north and east. They like to hang out in the more... What do you call it? More clean military districts. We're a little too low class for them here.
You don't know them very well. I was raised with them.
Well, they don't come back here, so...
That's because probably they don't know this place exists. If you were to advertise, I guarantee they'd be here.
I suggest you get ready if you want some food. Fighters eat free for one meal.
What about the corner man?
It's one.
That's not you. Dork, look at me. That's not you.
You keep it up, you'll pay twice.
Just shakes his head at Dork.
Fighters, like I said, fighters eat. They eat their one meal free. It's one entree. You pick it what you want.
Chicken wings.
Sure. What's your special?
Lost my tab. I have too many tabs open.
Is it spicy wings? That feels...
Well, our special is the I like to call it my mystery bowl.
That sounds terrifying. I'll take that.
What makes it mysterious?
That's the point.
Yeah, but like
Mystery meat soup, probably.
like food category. Is it a soup? Is it like a pilaf?
As long
It's
as
got noodles in it if you have to
All
know.
right, that's something.
As long as it isn't brain melted fish, I think I'll be fine.
What if it's just pumpernickel and noodles?
It'll be. I don't like pumpernickel, but I'll eat it. It's free.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am not picky.
Is it really spicy? I like
Alright,
spicy food.
We'll get that cooked up for you. Do you two want anything? Or are you just going to stare?
Order. How much is the mystery bowl, and is it spicy?
The mystery bowl is 5 copper, and it can be spicy if you wish.
Wait, hold on. Realizes who he's talking to. Just a little bit of spice. I gotta talk to the bureaucrats tomorrow, and I don't need to be suffering none. You know.
Oh, big fancy
No,
boy!
I got a court summons.
Door.
Oh, don't we all?
I'm innocent. I
I
tell
imagine
you.
many people here do.
Can I go ahead and get the key to the room?
Sure. They'll reach on the counter, pull out a key and hand it to you. The key is weirdly grimy.
That sounds about right for this.
We're in a shady
that
ass
tracks.
fight though. I don't give a shit.
As long as hey, listen, at least it's grime and it's not encrusted blood.
Dork will do a extra spicy bowl. You said that's 5 copper.
No. Listen.
5 copper.
Listen, I got you.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tip him anyways 2 additional copper just because. I've decided I need to be nice to the barkeep.
Do you want drinks with that or just your food?
What's a house special?
House special.
What do you recommend?
We have ale. I have mead, and I have some liquor. What do you want?
What kind of liquor?
It'd be close to a vodka from our world. So he's like, it's made with underground beet.
I'll just
Put hair on you. Put a hair on your face there, little one. And he kind of gives Guy a little smirk.
I'll just do an ale.
Well, don't you know halflings grow their beards on their feet? Anyway, hell yeah, I'll get a. God, I got bureaucrat. You know what? Give me a shot of the local drink with the mystery bowl.
All right, a dagger, and I got an ale. And then, do you want anything there, fighter?
I'll just take the mystery bowl for now.
All right.
I don't fight on alcohol again.
So he's going to pour the pint for the ale. He says that's 5 copper for the ale.
Give him 8 total. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do 9. That way it'll clear out my copper.
And then the dagger, he'll produce. It's not quite a. I'm trying to think what a good. It's probably the. You don't really drink, so it'd be like probably the weirdest looking, for those who do drink, the weirdest looking highball glass you could think of. And he's going to pour you about 4 fingers, and he says, "That's 1 silver for this."
All right. So 1 silver for the food, 1 silver for the drink, and another silver for the ambiance.
Thank you kindly. You'll hear a female voice yell out that food's up, and hear like a bell ring, and he'll turn and hold these 3 bowls. He says, "This one here is the extra spicy, and your spicy, and your regular."
Dork will just dive into that extra spicy bowl.
I'm gonna watch him eat it first.
So Doric, give me a endurance.
It's a fortitude.
Spices are
Sorry,
poison.
fortitude.
Fortitude? Oh, you sure?
Spicy.
I was thinking that would be a will save because it's psychological.
It's a reflex save. I gotta
Spicy
try
is
not to
technically
vom.
a poison.
Alright, fortitude. That is a 10.
All right, give me a second fortitude.
Oh no. He's gonna sweat his beard right off.
16.
All right, so when you ordered extra spicy, you instantly regret that. The other one is for something unrelated to the spiciness.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a surprise check for later.
Do the other two? Do you start eating your food, or what do you do with your food?
I mean, Theo eats his food, so he can start getting ready for
As you just see Doric start instantly
And
sweating.
starts chugging down that ale.
It's
great! And tries to make it look like it's not affecting him when it obviously is.
Is this basically ramen?
No. I hear a deception involved here for Doric.
Okay. Damn it. Fuck! 3.
Oh, that's kind of gritty. He's like, yeah, well, you asked for it.
That I did.
Theo eats his.
But he'll man up and sweat and painfully eat his way through it.
What's the?
So you guys can craft on a table. So the other two, you said you're going to look at the food first, or what are you doing?
Theo's gonna eat it. You ain't
You
ready
gonna eat
to
it?
fight. He's gonna eat it.
Give me your
Fortitude.
Fortitude, please.
It's a 10. And that's with a plus 7.
God, the fight is brutal tonight.
I may be rolling physical dice for my fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the meat is weird. Like, so something's a little bit off with the meat.
Does it taste good still? Like, is it like on a scale of like 1 to 10? How outside of the heat, how good is it?
It's a really good, like a blackening type skin on the meat itself.
Oh my god!
But the meat is just off. Something about the meat is just
silver.
weird.
So, from the different backgrounds that I've had, would the meat taste familiar to me?
No.
So it's not spider, because that would be amazing.
It's not spider.
Well, yeah, remember
That'd be hilarious.
Theo was an urchin because his family died when he was young, and then he lived on an airship
So rats.
where they pretty much ate where their chef was a half orc, and then he grew up in an orc tribe.
So goats and rats and birds.
He's eating some weird shit.
It's not familiar. Just it's something's off.
Not familiar. Something's off. Okay.
Doric feels the need because it was fed to him by another dwarf that he has to finish this, no matter how much it hurts or how bad it makes him feel. Just so you know.
So I'm gonna eat
Okay.
my stew.
Also, I want to say the ale is also slightly spicy as well.
Well, so no relief there. Nice.
I mean,
Nope.
Isn't that true about most drinks? When you drink it after a spicy thing, I'm like, oh, that's only marginally better. In fact, now it's worse.
It's good when it's on your
No,
tongue, and then it's like, okay, yep, nope, that didn't do shit.
Some alcohol will actually cut the spice a little bit. This is like a almost like there's a spicy honey involved in the making
Oh my
of this
god,
ale.
hot honey, delicious.
Love hot honey.
Meat tastes interesting, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just it's slices of blackened meat.
I swear to
And
God,
a
if you're having
bowl
this
of
with people,
noodles.
I'm gonna slap you, man.
He would.
Soylent.
So what does
Oh, Guy was gonna eat it. I just didn't want to.
So yeah, if you just straight eat it, then it's a fortitude.
If this bot. Wow.
What the hell?
Damn.
Everybody that's a natural 26. I was like, if this bot's mean, I'm never gonna use it again tonight. It's so kind.
So Guy, this could very well possibly be the best meat you ever tasted in your life.
Wait, is it just like a how tough are you? How tough am I? How tough am I? I ate the mystery stew and it was delicious. Without any milk.
I mean, the meat is definitely a little bit weird, but it tastes good. Like it's just a little bit weird.
Hey, I have a cooking skill. Can I roll to see if I know what kind of meat this might be?
Sure. That would
got
be
cooking
a
lore, yeah.
lore.
Yeah, buddy.
It's
That
pigeon.
would be lore.
11.
And the bot. You had to say something about the bot, and now it's not going to be nice to you again.
Okay, 11. You actually just barely got it.
10. Nice.
Yes. You've never cooked with this before, but you've heard of it being used in Nordica and being very wealthy establishments.
So it's groundhog.
No, it is snail meat.
French desert cuisine.
So the chef slices up snail meat, blackens it, and puts it in a bowl of noodles.
If I know anything about anything, you gotta do a salt rub first to get rid of some of that slime to make it palatable. Cook.
Well, it's still slimy. That's why it's off.
Are the goblin and gnome still fighting while we are eating?
Yes, but give me perceptions.
All right, bot.
You know what? No, I'm not trusting the bot. Screw the bot.
Oh, you should. I got a 24.
14 plus 8, 22.
He's trying to figure out.
22-9? All right. So, Theo, you're not really getting much out of this fight. You're just kind of watching them. But for Guy and Doric, the goblin is winning.
God damn it.
Call that.
Do I have an action where I can like cheer or encourage? I don't think that's a thing.
Alright. I gotta get ready.
You can always cheer.
I mean,
and
yeah,
encourage
I'll
stuff.
cheer and encourage the goblin, trying to motivate him to continue to go and maybe win me a little bit of money.
So the question I have: are these guys wearing armor, or are they just like bare chested, like a normal cage fight would be?
They're normal like wrestling type fight,
Okay.
boxing type fight,
Cool.
MMA, that kind of style.
Theo's really used to this kind of shit. He's like, alright, I need to go take all of my gear down. Goes up to the room. Wraps all of his gear up in his jacket. Hides gear under bed. It's a shady ass dive bar. I don't trust that we're the only ones that have the key to this room.
It's a valid concern.
One of the actions available in
Valid.
Pathfinder is just called Screaming Skull.
Fun.
Horrifying. I don't know how a skull by itself would be able to scream. Don't think it has a lung capacity for that.
Magic is the answer.
I know.
But as you guys are watching the fight, it goes on for a little bit longer, and the goblin ends up winning.
Woo!
Wow, you got one whole silver.
No, I got
wait,
gold because I.
Oh yeah, you bet 2 silver.
Yeah.
I was like, did you bet 2 copper?
No.
Yeah, you got a whole gold.
Hey, listen. I just increased my income by like
30%.
20%.
Dang.
Woo!
So Theo comes back ready to fight.
Paid for dinner.
He's got some hand wraps on and some basic cloth. So, what's the price for me? I don't think I asked this before. What's the price?
You did not ask before, and the barkeep is helping other customers.
Well, I'll figure it out when I win.
I'd like to find another bookie to place a bet on Theo.
All right, so you're able to find. You have to find your same bookie to get your money back.
I'll go
from the,
collect
the fight
collect
you
my
spent.
gold from
goodness.
the bookie, and then I'll put 6 gold on Theo.
Oh my goodness.
His fighting name, he would have registered himself as a fighting name as the Skyfallen. Because it just sounds
Okay.
cool.
Hold on. Is this where we find out that wasn't a bookie? It was actually Jake from previous tavern.
That's not even funny.
It's a.
That's not even funny.
I mean, it's not funny for you. You lost 2 silver. I lost a whole gold.
You have like 400 pieces of gold.
I
I
only-
have 6 pieces.
I only have.
I literally put everything on Theo.
Hold on. No. I meant for the first one. I only have 13.31 gold on my person. Or 13.4 gold on my person.
Oh, you have that much stuff in. Loot.
Yeah, I can't.
It's not the same as having that much stuff. That much.
Yeah.
Money. So,
Okay, I thought you said you had that much in money. I was going,
No.
what the hell?
No. I have that much in
Okay.
loot. I've got like 13 and a half
Okay.
gold.
I was like, okay.
You bet how much gold on Theo?
I bet 6 gold.
Oh, wait. Have we seen his opponent?
Don't care. I
You have not. The next fight that comes up is between. Pull up the thing real fast, and then I will roll this.
I'm assuming you can only bet on one. They don't accept betting on both.
Why would you do that?
I mean, because if I bet a silver on both, I'm guaranteed to still make a profit of 3 silver.
No.
It's
Because if you bet 1 silver on one fighter, 1 silver on the other, you're paying 2 silver, you win
5
2
silver.
silver because you double your money,
Yeah.
which costs
Oh, wait,
you,
I
so
thought
you net a 0.
Wait, I thought the odds were that it was times 5.
No, it's 2 to 1.
2 to 1. Oh.
Yeah. That's why I bet 5 silver to get 10 silver or 1 gold.
So the next fight.
You don't do much gambling, do you, Jake?
No. The most gambling I do is microtransactions. They're really the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
Stay away from MMOs, guys. They're fun, but boy howdy.
and sports games.
I just don't enjoy sports games in general.
Oh, nice. So the next fight is a taller goblin. You would know them as a hobgoblin.
Okay.
What color is the hobgoblin skins in this game?
This one's kind of gray.
I was like, it depends from world to world.
Yep, and some of them change colors. Love you, Tex.
That wasn't a hobgoblin though. It was just a regular goblin.
Yeah. It's just the goblin's evolution.
And the hobgoblin is fighting an orc.
Ooh.
Oof. Is
Um,
it a male orc or a female orc?
Why does it matter?
Is it a male hobgoblin or a female hobgoblin? What kind of question are we talking about? Now I'm genuinely curious. Is this an equal opportunity bloodbath? What's happening?
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to fight can fight.
I mean, I'm just wondering because
Yeah, we
if
all know
it's
why you're wondering, Dor.
a larger woman.
Listen, I like orcs, but fighting a hobgoblin who is damn near pure speed, I feel bad.
Wait,
for the
so,
orc.
wait, hold on. I was confusing hobgoblins and bugbears. Are bugbears in Pathfinder?
No,
No,
What do they call them?
there's not.
there is not
Just-
an
Do you think it's
equivalent.
because they didn't want to put reach in Pathfinder?
Basically, it's beast folk that's here in
Yeah. Hobgoblins are basically equal in strength and size to a human, so
it's a little bit shorter.
orcs would be stronger than humans typically,
Hobgoblins
but
tend to be a little bit smarter. Aren't they like tacticians thematically?
Hobgoblins are ridiculously smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
war chiefs or accountants.
so yeah, that's that fight that's up.
You know, accountants are just tacticians of the financial battlefield.
I also need for Guy to roll a fortitude on his drink.
Hey, did I pass with a 20?
Fucking fine.
Smart.
You pass, but it was not pleasant.
Was it spicy?
This is like absolute bottom shelf.
All right, well, hold on. Well, that's a rough drink. It's not bad, but it's not. Dork, you should try some of this.
I'm fighting my own battle.
I see that.
But we will end there, and you'll have the other fight and then Theo's fight for the next episode.
Whoop.
Well, folks,
Ready for the fisticuffs.
it'll be fun. Well, folks, if you have enjoyed this as much, this has been a turn I was not expecting, to be honest. I thoroughly enjoyed this tavern that Silver has led us to. So, if you have also enjoyed this, please give us a rating and review on your podcaster of choice. Of course, we would always appreciate a 5, but if there's anything we can work on, it's okay. We understand. We're not perfect. We're amateur professionals, or is it professional amateurs? I can't remember which one it is. But give us that rating and review. Tell a friend about us. Spread the word. That way we continue to grow and improve this podcast, guys.
Yes, and if you want to talk about the podcast or other things, come and meet us on Discord. In fact, maybe you could potentially... I didn't cross this over with Silver. You could even potentially give us some names and maybe help poor Silver next time we go. And what's guard number 2's name?
No, dear Lord.
I know he's got his generators and his tables, but I'm sure he'd appreciate the help. Or at least a good laugh when you come up with Snarlack the Devourer or whatever. Yeah. Come talk to us on Discord.
Snarlack the Devourer may or may not be a high-level cultist.
Yeah, see just names. They might show up. It could be fun. Make it a drinking game.
And you can always reach us in all of our social medias. Facebook, formerly Twitter, and Instagram. We still don't have a TikTok. It's not really our thing. We're kind of old.
I'm too tall.
And
Is there a hyphen on TikTok?
we always try to post in there. We always try to engage with anybody that talks to us in those. And then with every episode we release, we have a little thematic artwork. It's like a graphic, I guess, that goes with each episode. No context whatsoever for the episodes. And in every single one, there is a hidden item in it. You got to find it. You got to let us know when you find it.
Is it the same item every time?
Yep.
It is the same item every
Are we
time.
just not
I
telling?
found it this week.
Are we just not telling?
Still
what the
haven't
item
found
is?
last week's.
I have been forgetting to look because I have been weirdly busy, but not busy. If that makes any sense.
Right.
But okay, so we have that. So I think we're gonna keep with the tavern theme. And for those who have DMs or GMs that describe the food items and drinks, what is the weirdest item of food you have ever gotten from a tavern?
You want to give an example? Oh, venerable DM.
Mystery meat.
Example of the thing I pulled up was mystery meat. What? Hold on, let me see. What was it? It was.
He's going through his 17 tabs.
Yes,
He's
actually.
learning to play guitar.
It is the blackened. It's blackened mystery meat.
My favorite school cafeteria menu item.
My only description I had to go with was blackened slices of mystery meat served with noodles.
And you just decided to make it snail? Or was it slug?
A snail. I just decided to make it snail because I'm like, you know what? That'd be a good mystery meat. Like you don't want to advertise that you sliced up a snail and put it in this noodles. That's something you would like openly advertise.
I mean, you could.
You could, but it was just like, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yeah. So I decided to make it snail because somebody got high enough to figure out what the mystery meat was.
I anticipated using my power for, but I'm glad it was for the greater good.
And as always,
we love you.
We love you.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.
And goodbye.